Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah ya mabad. Do you know our second president of Indonesia? The longest leading president in Indonesia. And also he was called the president who was called the smiling general and also the dictator of Indonesia. Who doesn't know him? Everybody knows him, right? Yes, he is Suharto, our second president of Indonesia. Suharto is the second president of the Republic of Indonesia. He was born in Kamusuk in Yogyakarta on June 8, 1921. His father was Kertos Sudiro, a farmer who served as an assistant to the village leader in irrigating the village rice fields, while his mother was Sukira. He entered school when 8 years old, but moved frequently. Initially, he was educated at the village school or elementary school at Puluhan, Godean. Then he moved again to Pedes Elementary School because his mother and husband, Mr. Pramono, moved house to Kamusuk Kidul. However, Mr. Kertosudiro then transferred him to Wuryantoro. Suharto was placed in the house of his younger sister, who was married to Prawo Wiharjo, a farmer assistant. His first military career is at entering a military school at Gombong, West Java in 1941. He officially became the member of the Indonesian National Armed Forces on October 5th, 1945. In 1947, Suharto finally married with Siti Hartinah, or known as Ibu Tien, the daughter of the Mangkunegaran employee. Suharto has came a long way in his military and political career. In his military career, Suharto started with the rank of sergeant in the Royal Netherlands East Indies Army, or known as KNIL, and then being a Peta commander, regiment commander with the rank of major, and a battalion commander with the rank of lieutenant colonel. In 1945, he succeeded in leading his troops to retake the city of Yogyakarta from the hands of Dutch colonialists at that time. He was also a bodyguard for the commander-in-chief Sudirman, or known as General Sudirman. In addition, he was also the commander of the Mandala Commander. Also, that tragedy was called as the Trikora Operation, also known as the Liberation of West Irian. And also, in the October 1st, 1965, the G30S PKI erupted. Suharto took over the leadership of the army. Besides himself being confirmed as the chief of the army, he was appointed as the Pangkop Kamtip, or the commander of the operational command for restoration of security and order, by President Sukarno. In March 1966, when General Suharto received the March 11 Order, or Suprasemar, from President Sukarno, his task was to restore security and order, and to secure the teachings of the Great Revolution, Sukarno. And also, due to the worsening political situation after the eruption of the G30S PKI, MPRS special meeting, in March 1967, Suharto appointed as an acting president, confirmed as the second president of the Republic of Indonesia on March 1968. Suharto ruled for more than 3 decades through 6 elections, until he resigned on May 21st, 1998. During his leadership, or known as the Orba or New Order era, Indonesia had many progresses, such as the major Repelita or 5-year construction plan, food self-sufficiency, and brought Indonesia back into a good economy not like before. But there is some negative things during Suharto's regime. What is that? What kind of negative things? Like the violation of human rights. Of course. Yeah, you know, Petrus, or the mysterious gunner, about the pretext of killing criminals. Yes, it's also violating the human rights. And also, uh, the massacres like Tanjung Priok and Talang Sari tragedy, and kidnapping of some people who criticizes him or contradicting him. Maybe the people who criticizes him or contradict him, he will die. Maybe he will gone. Like no traces, no footsteps anywhere. It will gone somehow. Just like Wiji Tukul, who maybe doesn't like the Suharto's leadership, and then he was gone somehow. No traces. And there you are. That's the and also you cannot speak freely. You can't speak freely like before. Media's news are hold up. You cannot publish your own words like that. And also some massacres like Tanjung Priok. Some Muslims were killed by the soldiers or police, and also the Talang Sari tragedy and others. Some negative things until there are some protests of him to be stepped down in 1998, and finally he stepped down and being changed by B.J. Habibie, who accompanies him as a president. So, and then when Suharto stepped down, B.J. Habibie became a president. After being treated for 24 days in Pertamina Central Hospital, South Jakarta, former President Suharto finally passed away on Sunday, January 27th, 2008. Suharto died at the age of 87 years old. So, what is the conclusion of this public figure? Suharto? Yes, you have to be a good leadership, and also you have to be a good leader for your organization, or maybe for your nation, for the world. Don't be a leader that makes your citizens, your subordinates become mad, or maybe become uncomfortable with your leadership. You have to be a good leader and managing your leadership as good as possible. Okay, that's all from me. I'm sorry if there is a mistake. Let's say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.